morning, my brothers and sisters. On this, the latest video gaming chatting with the Good Morning Guys podcasting. Today we are going to be talking about all things Game Awards, along with our personal top 3 games of the year as a bonus, icing on the cake. But first, thank you, Joiner, for joining us on this fine morning. Afternoon, evening, or night, I'm your host, the Brazilian Mega Drive-A-Near and Transition Ninja Gaiden, Lucas Ham Swisher.
Ooh.
Along with me, the judge, jury, and executioner of all games, thanks to his game genie, Patrick Novacell.
And Game Pass and Gamefly and all things above.
To his left and my right, the sea of thieving beast of the East who can sail the 7 seas in 3 nights or less, Ronnie Johantis.
Hey.
And our final member of our GMG quadfecta, the guy with chiptune music in his heart, Dr. Mario on his brain, and pizza eaten off the ground in his old stomacho, Marc Boucher.
What?
Yeah, man, come on. It's like or you could just say food eaten off the ground, I guess.
That's
just
fair.
It's a video game trope. Come on.
It's true.
I picked pizza because that's the best one. Because pizza's in the box on the ground, and that's okay. It's just like the chocolate eclair. With the paper underneath in the garbage.
I got you.
Yeah, but somebody already taken a bite out of that.
Yeah, it was already
fair.
eaten.
But it was
gross.
a girlfriend. So there was a chance it was his girlfriend.
I don't know that if he knew that though. He was at somebody else's family's. Like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure I established a week or two ago that George is disgusting and a
he
terrible
did eat
human
from
being.
the other end, though.
So
I think
he did.
Yeah,
it's fair. It's
At least
fair.
he was kind of smart about it.
Yeah,
But nobody
it was
eats
on the top.
Nobody eats an ice cream sundae or a banana split or whatever he was eating at that tennis game at Wimbledon, like George Costanza.
Nope.
Yeah, that's hilarious. He had it all over him.
That's all over him. All right, folks, we are going to be talking about the Game Awards. We're going to be talking about our personal games of the year. And to lead us in, we have none other than Lord Zukor himself on Discord, who had this to say. I missed the Game Awards because I was driving go-karts. So what did I miss? What did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing. Great. Ronnie he's got a lot to say tonight. And oh man, I wish we could just stop there. Can we do a fake, like just insert fake music, like after he says nothing, and and they go like and then we're like, just kidding. We're actually going to talk about
Do that on the audio version.
I think that would be awesome. Just putting that out there. All right. Yes, we are talking about the Game Awards and our personal games of the year. I've already said that 3 times now, so I'm going to stop. First of all, we got to talk about the Game Award predictions because
really?
We have a real winner.
Do
we have
we,
a real
though?
winner, and then we have the real winner. Okay,
It is. Yep.
the winner, the person who won technically is Patrick. It's rigged. He won like 5 of the things we guessed, and then I think Marc and Ronnie both got a point, and then I got 0 points. That's how I know it's rigged. But the real winner was Marc, who he picked some bangers like. Whether it was Splatoon 3, Genshin Impact, like he picked all the good games, and I think he's the real winner from that night. So just want to throw that out there.
He picked the real winners.
That's right. He did. And I just wanted to let you guys also know that my family made some predictions that night that I didn't share when we watched, but I wanted to throw it out there. My wife said that she thought Unpacking was going to win something. Just so you know.
Wrong year.
Yep.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I didn't have the heart to tell her that, but that was the newest game she had played, so I just went with it.
Yeah. I'm sure it won something last year. So she's not wrong.
And then James, and then Tasha, and then myself also, God of War Ragnarok would win something. And so, man, were we so right.
Yeah.
6 somethings.
Yes, it did. So, yeah, throwing that out there just to let you know, the winners real quick, gonna update you. Game of the year, Ronnie, you listening? You're gonna want to hear this. Game of the year.
Nope. We're starting with the game of the year?
Yeah, we'll just throw it out. We're starting with the
Go
best.
way down.
Game of the year, RPG of the year, art direction, and game direction of the year, all Elden Ring. 4 awards. Go to Elden Ring. Not too shabby, as Jesus would say. Not too shabby.
It was honestly, it is an incredible game, really. Like from top to bottom.
Yeah, I really intend to give it an old college try.
Super
when I can get my
frustrating.
hands on it in a very cheap way. I'm not willing to pay full price for it. If I can
Super frustrating though.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, but I'll probably look up. I'll probably try to play it like naturally for a few hours, and then I'll probably look up a guide of where to find the best weapons. I'll probably look up how to build the best sorcerer, because I know you can like throw magic at people and then just run away, and that's probably what I'll do. So
Put that on the box. That's what Elden Ring is.
It is. I mean, it's your classic like Dark Souls. Just play the same boss a million times over and again. Like it's exactly like that.
And then Mark, you better be listening up, because your old favorites got Player's Voice Award, Genshin Impact. I don't even know what that means. Player's
Nice job,
Voice. What's Player's Voice Award?
It means only the
players like it?
Yeah, only the fans got to vote for it.
Look at that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're one of the people. You speak for the people, Mark. We're proud of you.
Yeah, I speak for the
pulse.
people. I've never actually played the game
Pulse
before.
of the crowd here.
All right. Ongoing game and community support. Probably the oldest game on this list, Final Fantasy XIV.
Goodness.
No
When did that
surprise
game
there.
come out?
Like 2008. It did. I think it was out before 2014, so I don't even know why they called it Final Fantasy XIV. They should have called it
It's an
Final
annualized
Fantasy
event.
2008. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 2014. Final
2014.
Fantasy 2023 is coming up.
They got new jerseys. they got new tackling
rosters.
animations.
Look at this.
New roster. Wow. Mobile game, Patrick. This one's for you. Can you guess? Can you remember mobile game?
No, but hold on for a second. Final Fantasy 14 came out in 2010.
Oh my gosh, I was 2 years off. I was joking. I was closer to that than 2014. Dang.
Yeah.
That is so old.
It's still alive and kicking.
That's
But
the
no.
crypt keeper of games.
All
right, mobile game.
Speaking of mobile games,
Yeah.
Marvel Snap.
Yeah. Snapped it. Got
That's
itself came out right at the end of the year.
It did, and it came out. People were
Fresh.
talking about it during beta, and then when it got to the full release, my goodness, it is taking the world by storm.
Yeah.
Blew up.
And then taking Patrick by angry.
I don't care for it.
I don't care. I hate
I mean, it's a mobile game for one, and then it's also a card game.
cards.
Get out of
Ugh.
here. No.
Get out of here. Best adaptation, Arcane. I have nothing to speak about that.
Nope. No, nothing.
Great game. Great game.
Yeah.
Heard it here first.
It's not a game.
Wait, Ronnie?
Arcane?
It's an adaptation of LOL. Oh no.
Great adaptation.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, is Arcane a adaptation of LOL? I don't remember. League of Legends, right?
It's either League of Legends or World
We
of
need a
Warcraft.
Mark fact. No, I think it's League of Legends.
All good.
Ronnie. Anticipated game. This, of course, Mark couldn't care less. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears. Come on now.
Tears
of the Kingdom. Yeah, there's tears everywhere, and they got to sew them up.
Tears in this
It's
game?
a sewing simulator. Look at all these tears. I got to sew it up right now
Before I go to work.
Hi.
Imagine the skill tree on a knitting game.
The master. What is the master? What is a sewing machine? This is master sewing machine. And he like picks it up. And it's like,
Seamstress.
he's got the little master seamstress. He's got the pedal. You like collect the pedal and the desk and all of it, and you put it together. That'd be awesome.
That's exactly what it's like.
Would it be?
Tell you what, I want to play this game now that I'm
tell you
talking
what,
about it
man.
more. I see why it's anticipated. I totally get it now.
I tell you what, man. I'm anticipating the day when it gets delayed.
Ah, yeah. From all that sewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll happen. All right. Are you ready? Multiplayer of the year. Another one of Mark's favorites. Splatoon 3. Painted Up. Buttercup. Games for Impact As Dusk Falls.
There you go.
Yeah.
Everyone but Ronnie loved it because everybody but Ronnie played it. But it's never too late, Ronnie.
Actually, it's on Game Pass.
As Elton
I think.
John
Yeah,
would say.
it's free on
Is
Game
there
Pass.
more than
It
one, or
is.
is it just the one?
Just the
It's
one.
3 episodes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like a TV show that you play.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Indie and debut game, 2 awards for Stray, the cat game,
Yeah. I like it.
and the fighting game, Multiverses, or AKA Carpal Tunnel Syndrome.
Mhm.
Yep, it's a good one.
Mhm.
And then the last one, the big winner, in my opinion, because of all the awards it took. Accessibility Award, Narrative Award, Action Adventure, Audio Design, Voiceover Performance, Score, and Soundtrack. God of War.
God of War.
God of War Ragnarok.
That's more New York than New England.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Winner.
I packed the card. I put in God of War.
Yep, it was a good one. So those are the wieners. That's all I do.
It's a limited present.
But it wasn't just winners. It wasn't just losers. It was reveals. And let me tell you, I'm going to say it right here and now. This Game Awards had the best reveals of any that we've seen in recent memory since Final Fantasy XIV was revealed in 2009. So, a big deal.
They have not done the Game Awards for that long.
It's
only been 9 years.
No, it's only been 9 years.
You carry the 2, you know.
So, guys, let's talk about our favorite reveals and help Ronnie out because I think he missed the reveals and he wants to know what he missed.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah, let's hear it.
And
I missed it because I had life going on. But I was so excited.
The first
Tell us about it. Paint
a
picture, Patrick.
So, going back to our Game of the Year discussion, we were talking about. Not Game of the Year, games of all time.
That's right.
And Hades had jumped up to the number one game of all time for both me and Lucas.
Blasphemy.
And what's that?
That's blasphemy.
That goes without saying, but
So they jumped up, and so this is one of the the game was, speaking of games of impact, this is a very impactful game, very much more impactful for Lucas because of the story.
Yep.
And they right out of the gate they start showing some animation that looks like Hades, and then all of a sudden they do that little strum from the music and score of Hades, and they reveal that Hades 2 is coming out. And like you were talking about, this is a Game Awards, one of the best Game Awards in recent memory. And they right out of the gate, they're like, hey, you remember this a little game called Hades that got huge reviews and was beloved by many, many? We're going to do a second one, which is the team of Supergiant Games. It's their first sequel they've ever created.
Yes.
Which is even crazy.
Did not even see that coming.
No.
Crazy.
No. So it looks like it's a female protagonist this time. And she is the daughter of Kronos. I don't know. I'm not very familiar.
No, she's
with
the daughter. She's the daughter of Hades. But she's going after Kronos because he's captured Hades.
So Zagreus, Zagreus has a
she's
sister?
Zagreus' sister. Yeah, essentially. Yeah,
I thought he was.
It's all about family.
All right. Even so,
yeah. Close enough.
Yeah.
Well,
that's good.
Like,
it's staying in the family.
They're making it fresh. Like, other than the overall look, it's totally more a focus on magic and in that kind of realm than like weapons, and then totally different gods, demigods, Greek mythology characters. I saw like Apollos. There's a number of them I've never even heard of. I couldn't even pronounce. Her name's Melanoe.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was like it looked like it should be Melanie, but it had extra letters and the wrong letters to be Melanie.
If it's pronounced Melanie, that'd be even better.
That would be, yeah. But yeah, it totally looks cool. Like, it looks like I'm excited. I'm pumped. Like,
sounds like I'm going to be playing for more. This is another game. I'm going to play until 4 a.m. Get 2 hours of sleep.
You and me,
go
buddy.
To work and do it again.
Yep. That's how it's done.
I'm going to be sleeping
awesome.
well.
Yes, you will.
Enjoy your sleep. I will enjoy the Hades.
And what will you be dreaming about, Mark? Any reveals?
Oh, the big one for me. And this was a huge moment for me. And like, I'm not gonna lie, got a little misty-eyed when this occurred. So Rocksteady decided they wanted to drop a trailer for that old Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a trailer with several of the main characters from the Suicide Squad. They had just captured the Flash and apparently cut off his finger, which was great. Captain Boomerang accidentally cuts off Flash's finger.
Yeah.
Which we were kind of wondering, like, what did he just do?
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't even catch that.
But yeah, all of a sudden you see a batarang go flying out of nowhere, and this police officer goes running, and another police officer just drops from out of the sky, just drops him to the floor, and they're all scared, like, yeah, Batman doesn't kill people, right? Harley says, and then out of nowhere comes Batman, and he's got some sort of a detonator device in his hand, and he hits the button and goes to black, and all of a sudden you hear Kevin Conroy's voice, and they announce that Kevin Conroy, this is his final role as Batman in this game.
So good.
I am so glad that they got him.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we get to experience his voice as Batman one more time. Because I thought it was gone forever. Now, obviously, there's past things that he's done that you can always go back to, but I'm just glad there was one more project that he was able to do before he passed away. Yeah, I'm absolutely all in for this game now. I mean, I was all in before because it's Rocksteady and it's a game in the Arkhamverse. So I was definitely going to play it. But yeah, I am thoroughly all in for this, and I'm so glad that they got Kevin Conroy and that they're able to.
No doubt. Yeah. One of the ones that definitely got my attention and definitely will have Ronnie's attention if he hasn't seen the trailer. We'll definitely throw it his way. Is Star Wars Jedi? I'm a survivor. I'm going away there. Blah 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 blah. I don't know the song, but yeah,
the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order.
Jedi Survivor sequel to.
Yeah, and Cal Kestis looks more
got
like
a beard.
Andy Dalton.
A bit of a beard
this time.
Yeah,
Andy Dalton.
He's got an Andy Dalton look to him.
Yeah,
and looking
got that
cool.
red beard and red hair. It's just
they're adding some protagonists, antagonists,
little protagonist
up in the Force usage, the different worlds you're going to. It looked awesome. I can't recall any details to really wow you, Ronnie, but you definitely need to watch the trailer.
It's a continuation of the story.
Yeah, it looks really cool, really fun. You got the little robot on your shoulder still, so
BD1.
Yep, BD1 still there representing. So yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah,
and I think we got a date for it too, right?
March 17th.
I don't believe dates.
Yeah,
I don't believe dates till it comes out.
St. Patrick's Day.
I mean, that would be cool.
That's quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Patrick, you got another reveal that excites you?
Yeah. It's this little game called Crime Boss.
Oh
yeah,
man, Crime Boss
looks
so good.
So this is the little synopsis of this game. It's called Crime Boss Rockay City. It is published by 505 Games, has unveiled Crime Boss Rockay City, and it features a star-studded cast that includes Michael Madsen, Chuck Norris, Danny Glover, Kim Basinger, Danny Trejo, and Vanilla Ice. The game looks to be a stealth action first-person shooter that tasks players with becoming leaders of a criminal underworld in a fictional version of 90s Florida.
Yeah.
Everything about this sounds awesome.
I just think it's funny. It's like Chuck Norris, Michael Madsen, Kim Basinger.
Oh, the way they revealed them too, especially Chuck Norris and Danny Trejo.
Of all the trailers, all the trailers, like this one was just so fun. You're like, wow, this looks like a 90s crime kind of game. It looks like it's a first person shooter. But yeah, if you haven't watched this trailer, go ahead, watch Crime Boss trailer, the reveal at the Great Game Awards, one of the best trailers of the night. For sure. What a surprise it was. Yeah. Yep. I don't think we got a date for this or anything like that. Nope. But it looks really, really fun. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure this is a mature game.
That would be a good guess. Crime Boss.
It's not just a fake spirit Halloween PG movie.
People
Definitely
will
not.
die.
Yeah.
Mark, what else you got? Any other hype? Hype.
Other ones on my list. Judas. The game from Ken Levine. No, not
Judas.
the actual Judas.
Judas.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the from Ken Levine, the maker of BioShock.
I might have missed this one.
Yeah, I think you missed it. I think you were
fair enough.
not there.
Paint a picture. What's Judas?
It basically looks like BioShock, updated with BioShock with current graphics.
Okay.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that's.
Is it in the BioShock universe?
No, it's completely different.
Okay.
No, because he's not associated with that anymore, right?
No, he's left. He left them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, in terms of combat and style, it's BioShock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very excited for that. Seeing as who knows when we're actually getting a BioShock game at this point. So yeah, I'm excited. Pretty excited for that. Been jonesing to play a BioShock-esque game. So
cool.
Ready for that.
There were a couple DLCs that got me pretty jazzed that I thought looked cool. I think Horizon Forbidden West Burning Skies might bring some people back to
it's a PS5 exclusive DLC.
Burning Skies or Burning Shores?
Burning Shores.
Close enough. Burning Skies and Shores. Yeah, Burning Shores. So that one looked pretty cool. And then one that I don't think showed up until like right after, but I'm still counting it. Dead Cells DLC Return to Castlevania, where they are
Speaking of games that don't die like Fantasy 14, Dead Cells.
Dead Cells.
Man, how much content does that game have now? I feel like the game
I'm pretty sure it's doubled in size.
It's a terabyte now.
It's doubled in size. Yeah, they have real like Castlevania characters, like two of the main protagonists, Dracula. They have a bunch of music that's original music and then modified for Dead Cells music soundtrack within the game. You can listen to just Castlevania music throughout while you play the game. I am so pumped for this. Like, I grew up playing Castlevania, love Castlevania. So yeah, this definitely got me excited.
Nice.
Sweet. We got some joiners that are excited as well.
All right.
Mike Darty, Hades 2. Along with a Horizon Shocker? Horizon Shocker? I don't know what he means by that.
I don't know either.
Shocking Skies.
This is a mix of reveals and awards responses.
Okay. All right.
Horizon Shocker, that Horizon didn't get anything because then he said, "Is Kratos God of Awards?"
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling that I didn't know necessarily that they wouldn't win anything, but that they weren't going to win the big ones.
Yeah,
because God of War and Elden Ring were just too much of the heavy.
They were mopping them up.
They were, yeah.
Tim Pollen on, I think this is Twitter, maybe Facebook, wants to know how long would he have talked if allowed?
He talked for
10 minutes.
I think it was someone had timed
13 minutes.
He talked for about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And it felt way longer. One, because it took him a while to get what he wanted to say out because he was emotional. He paused a lot in it. Because he paused, it sounded like it was like, okay, it felt like a lot more than it was. But like if you had read some of the stuff that he had said about his portrayal as Kratos, it was a love letter to his kids.
Yeah,
so
I've heard him say that before.
Because of that, that's why he got emotional up there as like the first winner getting up there for the performance of Kratos. It felt like he was just up there for way too long. And he was talking for a while. He had probably the longest speech of the night for any of the winners. And
all the winners combined, he had the longest.
It was long, and I think they finally had to play the music to get him off the stage.
I think there were 2 people that they actually had to play the music for. Can I remember who the other one was? No idea.
And it didn't seem like it was long at all. And they were like, it felt like they were trying to rush.
Well, they
him
were
off
catching
the
up from last time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But and the icing on the cake, freaking Al Pacino gave him the award.
It was
yeah.
no, it was the other person was he had like a card and he was trying to read the thank you from one of because they couldn't be there. So he was trying to read the cue card, the index. Yeah, so he's trying to read the index card and they started to play the music. He's like, I'm trying to do the thank you for the person that's not here.
Yeah.
It
was Bowser. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So any other last reveals, thoughts on what was shared?
A couple things we didn't talk about. I liked how there's a Death Stranding 2 that's coming out. I like Death Stranding 1. I know it wasn't for everyone.
I still need to play that.
That was exciting. Celeste is making a new game called Earthblade. They said it's coming out in 2024. So whatever. We'll see that next. We'll see that next year. And then Transformers Reactivate. That came out of nowhere. New Transformers.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. That was different because they showed somebody like working on something, like it was like a screen. It was clear you were seeing from the perspective of some kind of android or robot, and then it just stands up and it shows the hands, but it never actually shows the Transformers. So that was kind of different, but cool reveal. Like it's a Transformers game. I don't think those have ever really hit really big.
This looked like it was more mature,
realistic.
Because a lot of the Transformers games are more geared
grounded-ish,
towards like teens and E for everyone kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this one looked a little bit more mature. So this one kind of looked interesting. Mm-hmm. And I think there's a couple others. They did a new trailer for Replaced, which was like a cool 2D action platformer. A new Don't Nod reveal called Banishers, based in like the 1600s. And then they did a scene from Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
Oh yeah, going through the pipes.
Oh my gosh,
this is gonna be a fun movie, right?
It's gonna be so fun.
There was at least 4 or 5 references to different Mario games just in the music alone.
Yes.
Like I heard Super Mario World. I think I heard Super Mario 64.
I don't even understand how people distinguish that. It's just like, it's Mario music. Like it's great. I love it. But people are like, oh yeah, that's Galaxy 2. Oh, that's
there are particular
Paper Mario
themes that they have.
That's Mario Origami Man. I love that game.
Who are you trying to?
It's Mario Shell Shock.
I love this character. What a great character.
That's the guy just watching. It's like,
it's like a truck driver.
It's my Travis impersonation.
Wow.
Hey there, I love me some Mario. Mario Paper Cut Man. Yep.
I love the character. It's a truck driver that just knows everything about gaming. That doesn't make any sense at all.
That's Tim. That's Tim Holland.
I guess
that's right. And Travis, he knows a lot.
And Travis for sure.
He's knowledgeable.
That's true.
Yep. We got him.
We got
the back. Yeah. With that being said, let's jump into our own personal games of the year, because who wants to talk just about the critics' games of the year? We want to talk about our games of the year, and we want Ronnie to talk. So we're going to let you lead the way, Ronnie. Tell us, do you have any honorable mentions?
No.
That's fine. Let's just jump into our top 3. You can list them in order, or you can say there's no order.
You just want me to list my top 3?
Just list them. We're not doing a round robin. We're just going to say these are my top 3 games, because more than likely we've already talked about these games a bunch, but we want to finalize this is my top 3 games, 2022.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
All right. So 2022, top games.
Top games.
Number 3 first. Sea of Thieves.
All right.
That one kind of snuck in, right? Because you didn't. You were like, at first, but then you got into it hardcore.
Well, I first started playing that game, and when you play by yourself, it's just not fun. It's hard. It's not really meant to be played as a solo person as much.
Yeah.
So, but once we got kind of a crew together, it was so much more fun.
There you go.
Number 2.
I don't know if you said this or not. We're making it so it didn't necessarily have to come out this year. It's just if you played it.
There's the personal games of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yep, I actually left off the normal. I left off a couple of my normal ones because every year I play them.
Right.
So,
those can be your honorable
Rocket
mentions.
League, Arc,
if you want.
all these things. They're a part of my soul. They don't need to be on this list.
That's fair. That's fair.
Number 2 is Minecraft Dungeons. So I had a
Mm.
resurgence of Minecraft Dungeons this past year,
Yeah, you did.
and bought all the all the new DLCs. Played a bunch of those, so that was really awesome. That game is absolutely fantastic.
It is. It is.
And then lastly, Elden Ring.
There you
Oh,
go.
Elden Ring.
Amazing game.
Mm-hmm.
I would rank Elden Ring in my probably the top 3 of all time. I mean, it's just awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Stuff.
Nice. All right. Mark,
All right.
let's hear your top 3. And then if you want to throw out some honorable mentions, you can also do that.
Okay, so top 3 first. I'm gonna go 3-1.
All right.
Okay.
Number 3, Gotham Knights.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yep.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
I very much enjoyed this game. I know a lot of people dogged on it, and I know I said some, kind of sort of negative things, but even in spite of that, like,
Yeah.
I absolutely love this game.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Horizon Forbidden West. Another solid entry in the Horizon franchise. Not as good as Zero Dawn, but I still loved the game and had
Nice.
a lot of fun with it.
There you
So,
go.
There you go.
and of course, number 1,
Mm-hmm.
God of War Ragnarok.
God
I made it.
Oh,
God of
yeah.
War.
God of War.
Yeah, I made this clear well before we even talked about this now. Like, this is my GOTY. And honorable mentions, Stray
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Nice.
and Tunic.
Yeah. I was
There
wondering
you
if
go.
Tunic was going
Yeah.
to show up.
Yeah.
You like them animal games as your honorable mentions.
I suppose.
Little Foxy game, kitty cat game.
Mhm.
Goat Simulator.
Mm-hmm. I haven't
Goat
played
Sim
Goat
3.
Simulator 3 yet.
Yeah,
I want to
did
play
not
that
make the
one.
list.
I loved Goat Simulator 1.
It's true.
Why are you squinting, Patrick?
What does it matter?
I don't know. I was curious. I like it
Oh.
when you squint. I just like to know what's going on behind the curtain.
I like it when you squint, Lucas Ham Swisher.
Yep, that's right. I like it when you squint. All right. Squints, Patrick Novosel.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
Give
off-
us
start-
your
I'm gonna-
baker's dozen. Of
I'm gonna
honorable
do my
mentions.
honorable mentions because I play a lot of
the next-
games. Play a
for the
lot of
next
games.
45
So I
minutes.
actually have a top 10. So
Of course you do.
I did have a top 11, but then I just.
I
threw
mean,
that
do you want to
11th
make
one
it
out
your
there.
top 10 with 7 honorable mentions?
Yes. But I
Beautiful.
didn't rank my 4 through 10 though. So I'm just gonna name them off. So
All right.
As Dusk Falls,
Yeah.
phenomenal game. Horizon Forbidden West, phenomenal game. Sifu, Immortality,
Oh, yeah.
Gotham Knights, honorable mention, good one. Stray and Elden Ring. Even though I did not play enough of Elden Ring, I probably watched 30 hours of Elden Ring because it
Wow.
was just. I'm not good at those
Wow.
games, but like it was very
watch other people
very
play
fun to
it.
watch for me.
Yeah.
All right, top 3. Number 3, Archvale. If you haven't played this game, you have to play this game. It's so good. Number 2, God of War Ragnarok.
Ooh.
God of War.
So who's number 1?
Number 1, if you can guess it, I'll give you a Jesus dollar.
WWE 2K2.
You get.
Did you just call it 2K22? Like the
2K22.
wrestlers are wearing tutus like ballerinas?
Yes.
That's a
Version
new
of this.
ballerina game that just came out this year. It was
I think
fantastic. The pirouettes they do.
I'm
Never
pretty
done
sure
a
that's
game
the
before.
title of the episode. Like
So, growing
GMG
up-
Video Games WWE 2K22.
So I have to tell you, so growing up, I used to play all the time with my buddy, used to play NBA 2K2.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I want to say
2K2.
that, it always comes out with 2K2 and not 2K22.
Yeah. WWE 2K22 was my number 1 game of the year.
Did not see that coming.
Yeah. I played over 350 hours of that game, and I'm still not stopping.
You better pump them numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
It's only the second most played game I've
Said
ever
by
played.
Apex Legends.
Yeah, Apex Legends is like 2,500 hours at this point.
Apex is like that.
So
That's
it's
nothing.
crazy. So I have a PS4 Apex Legends, and I have a PS5 Apex Legends counter of how many hours I've played.
Yeah.
The PS4 is at like 1,955 hours, and the Apex Legends PS5 is like 330. So at one point, they're going to be number 1 and number 2 most played games.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. I also have some honorable mentions. I too have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 honorable mentions.
Oh,
It
Did
doesn't
you
even
have
make
8
any
or
sense
7?
because you are the rule maker.
I make
And
the
the-
rules so I can break them, buddy.
That doesn't even make sense. There's
Yeah,
no
it
rules on
does.
the show.
It does in my world.
yeah.
The rules and the
Rules
points
are out
don't
the
matter.
window. Yep.
Yeah. All right. I would say most of these are thanks to PS Plus, and that would be and PS Plus, and of course the book club. RIP. Celeste.
Mhm.
And I guess that's the only book club one. But the others that are PS Plus, Returnal. Wow. What a game that I played this year.
Yep.
Slay the Spire, good old card game that nobody
Mm-hmm.
else in this group plays, but I still love it. Tekken 7, stumbling upon that
Whoa.
fighting game was a
Whoa.
blast. I give an
Tekken
honorable mention
7?
to that.
Wow.
That game campaign had me on my feet standing up, man. Tekken 7. Minecraft Dungeons. Love
There it
that
is.
game. Played
Yeah.
it this year. Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island. Played that
Okay.
thanks to PS Plus.
Mhm.
Queen and the Sea DLC with Dead Cells. Speaking of Dead Cells DLC from earlier in the reveals, what a DLC! So good. I'm still loving it and playing it. And the last one, Patrick, is going to surprise you. Transformers: Human Alliance in the arcade at the mall with you. Honorable
Oh,
mention.
that's right. That was this year. Earlier this year, I had visited Lucas in Brazil,
You did.
and I'm like, man, that was only this year. It felt like it was 5 years ago.
That's what James said. James was like, Patrick came last year, right? I'm like, no, it was this year. He's like,
It was like
"Nuh-uh."
6 months ago or something. It was not long.
It was in March.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are my honorable mentions. I loved all those games. Great
Nice.
experiences. All right, number 3. It's number 3 mainly because of the nostalgia and then also the advancements compared to the old ones. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge.
Okay.
Love that
Yeah,
game.
Solid.
Love that. Playing it with my kids. Played it with Ryan Straube. Played it with a number of people. And what a game. What a game.
Yeah, I should have had those in
Uh,
honorable mentions. That was fun.
Yeah. But you can still add it. There's still time. Then,
Edit.
like Mark, number 2, Horizon Forbidden West.
Wow. All right.
I
There
like
you
it.
go.
I like
On the-
it.
on
It
the
didn't
top
start
3
strong.
for both of you guys.
Yeah, it didn't start strong, but it got there. And by the end, I was like, I'm all in. I am ready for the threequel. So bring it on. And then the last one, God of War Ragnarok. I mean, come on. No brainer. Father-son story. Epic. Somehow they topped the original. I don't understand.
Gosh, right.
The story is so good. So good. So good.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
I need you. Bow, 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 bow. Hey. Tim Pollen, top 3. Cult of the Lamb is he didn't give a number, but Cult of the Lamb is one. God of War Ragnarok,
Gad.
and then Plague Tale Requiem just knocked Horizon down to 4th.
Wow.
Whoa. So yeah, that was my number 11 game that I did not have the honorable mention. Didn't make my top 10, but it was a solid game.
Yeah,
And yeah, there you go.
yeah, and then Tim followed up with a question: what's your top 3? So maybe I should have read that before we did
Whoops.
our top 3. So
Yeah. Rewind.
let's do it again. Ronnie, top
Take it
3,
from the
go.
top. All right, here we go.
Take it from the top. Do it again. We're doing it again. Yep. So there you go, guys and gals. Games of the year for us personally, for the world, for critics around the world. There you go. That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that's all for our gaming chat today. If you want to share your thoughts, let's do some quiz. What the heck? It is
After
12:15. It is 12:15 here. Some quick housekeeping where we offer you Tao's Fluff pillows topped with Andy's candies and tip you off how you can connect with the GMGU. On Twitter, Discord, Facebook, and Instagram, you can share what's new with yourself. If you'd rather do it visually, there is, of course, YouTube and Twitch. Mark and I are taking a break, but Chris the Rock is playing that old God of War Ragnarok, so check him out. And then finally, on Patreon and our merch page, you can support us, gear up with us. So just click on that one link to rule them all, either in the show notes or you can type it out real quick. Linktree.com/the GMG pod. Of course, if you can't toss your attention or a coin to your podcasters and are still the giving type, please rate and review us on Apple Podcast and Podchaser and Spotify. It helps us reach new joiners through stars, exclamation marks, and your feedback. So let your voice be heard, literally, if you like, at 929 GMG Guys. Alrighty then, Pat and Marc and Ronnie J, along with you, our beloved friends, family, and joiners, go get your good morning this week. And may God bless and guide your lives as you live, as you work, and as you game.